you, everyone, and thank you very much for joining us today. I'm Kevin Hunter from Calty Design Research. Now, as designers, we're much better at drawing pictures than writing speeches. So if it were up to me, I'd rather be standing here doing exactly that. But as designers, we're also the most excited to share the FT-X4 concept with you, because it really is a concept that came from our love and our passion for cars. Now, Toyota has long been known for its nearly 60-year heritage of bulletproof off-road vehicles, including the 4Runner, Land Cruiser, Tacoma, and the Calty-designed FJ Cruiser. Now, these trucks are truly amazing at what they can do and where they can go. And they are what we consider to be hardcore. But as customers' preferences continue to shift towards smaller and more fuel-efficient SUVs, we began a deeper study into what the next generation of adventurists really wanted in a vehicle. As designers, we're no longer focusing on just style and function. We're diving deeper into the emotional connection with our cars, the user's experience, every aspect of how people interact with their cars and how they love to use their car, and what makes their car an engaging experience. So together with Calty's Toyota Innovation Hub in San Francisco, the design team met with outdoorsy millennials in the Bay Area to find out what they were doing to escape the city and what their true core values were. As it turns out, they share the same desire to get away and explore. But their needs and appetites are less hardcore and more of what we like to call casual core. Now, in generations past, base camp symbolized the beginning of a journey. But today, for many millennials, base camp has become the destination. They are also spontaneous and prefer to venture out at a moment's notice. So we designed FT-X to be always ready and incorporated some useful features that enable just that. The FT-X, which stands for Future Toyota 4-Wheel Drive, symbolizes a new type of adventure vehicle for young urbanites. One that is compact enough to navigate around the city, but capable of escaping into the wild at a moment's notice. Anytime, anywhere, always ready. And we envision the FT-X to be equipped with a fuel-efficient yet powerful 4-cylinder engine paired to a true mechanical 4-wheel drive system. And underneath, we imagine a comfortable yet capable Pearson strut front and double wishbone rear suspension, tackling rocks and potholes. It charms its tech-savvy, screen-clicking users with a distinct tactile charisma sensed at every button push, handle twist, and dirt road trek. And it does it all while proudly wearing Toyota's rich heritage of capable trucks. Never has the divide between desktop and trailhead been as minuscule as now. And as you can see, the FT-X concept fully embodies rugged wackadoodle, a heart-pounding sense of excitement through its numerous clever design ingredients. But we designers call it rugged charm. And what does rugged charm consist of? Well, 4 things: simplicity, capability, mechanical satisfaction, and of course, Toyota's rugged DNA. Now, speaking of rugged charm, I'd like to invite Calty Studio Chief Designer Ian Cartaviano to take you through some of the really cool features of the FT-X. Ian, come on up.
Hey everyone, thank you, Kevin. So when it came time to pen the FT-X, we discovered that the rear is the new front. It's where you store your gear, and it's where you drink your hot cocoa. With this in mind, we incorporated one of my favorite features, the versatile multi-hatch rear door. It opens 2 ways, horizontally in urban mode for easier curbside gear loading when clearance is limited, and vertically in the outdoor mode, creating an impromptu shelter from the elements perfect for any tailgate party. On the inside of the multi-hatch are twin boxes, one warm, the other cold, perfect for stowing snacks or warming gloves. The rear cargo zone floor hides a deep weatherproof storage compartment underneath and can be accessed both by lifting of the floor up or sliding it out, transforming it into a tray or a seating area. Now, while enjoying the view from the inside, you can remove these side vertical picture window panels not only to enhance your scenic view, but to bring the outside elements in. These panels can be removed or interchanged to personalize the FT-4X with multiple opaque color or tinted glass options. Now, we wanted to make sure that at every angle, this car looks rugged, it looks solid, and it looks capable. So the FT-4X has a consistent X theme in the body of the design. This X theme starts at the doors, creating a natural protective zone around the cabin, while pushing the wheels out at each corner for a rugged stance. Sculpted rocker panels at the lower portion of the door enhance the underbody protection and durability when venturing off the beaten path. And whenever the FT-4X encounters some heroic scenery, a GoPro camera built into the driver's side rear view mirror captures it all, mud flats and everything. Now up top, a reinforced flat roof makes hauling outdoor gear or mounting a rooftop tent a breeze. Convenient tie-down hooks are placed at each of the roof corners, as well as integrated power outlets perfect for campsite lighting or roof rack accessories. Now, going from work to play, indoors to outdoors without any prep can sometimes be a recipe for forgetting some essential gear. No worries, the FT-4X is a rolling gearbox. Not only is the interior's concept that of a large open space with plenty of accessible storage for basic equipment, but it is the basic equipment itself. Passengers can easily identify the space's purpose based on the coloring. So blue equals closed storage, orange equals open storage. Simple. Folding the second row bench seat extends the floor's capacity. And red tie hooks line the sides of the rear cargo hold too for added load security. We ventured away from a traditional fixed navigation screen and instead gave the driver the option to dock the mobile phone right above the driver's digital instrument pod. So the idea being that a downloadable navigation app, as well as one showing digitized off-road gauges, could be made available for the driver's use. Now, continuing with the FT-4X theme of always ready, there are dual usage items everywhere in this car. My personal favorite is the North Face armrest that can be pulled out to be used as a sleeping bag, or maybe it's the dome lights that can be popped out to be used as flashlights. There are just too many to decide on a favorite. Personally, I really love the design concept of mechanical satisfaction in the FT-4X. In today's swipe left, swipe right world, the FT-4X is equipped with physically rotatable knobs and handles at every single touch point. So our question to you is, how would you love to use this car? Our hope is that you would envision yourself on your next spontaneous adventure. Maybe a Joshua Tree, or maybe Montauk. But almost as important as the adventure itself is the ability to share a journey. So be the first to tell others your thoughts on the FT-4X, and we'll give you a custom Toyota FT-4X s'mores kit, a must for any Casualcore outing. It is really cool. Before we invite you all up to the stage, I'd like to introduce the FT-4X design team that helped bring it to life. Ben Chang, Andrew McLaughlin, Daiichi Kimura, Mona Beatty, Tim Farnham, and Darren Hadaway. So Kevin and I, along with the rest of the team, will be up here on stage to answer any questions that you might have. Thank you all very much for your time today. please give us a moment to take a few photographs. Then we'll invite you up on the stage for a closer look. Thank you. Hey everyone, I'm Ian Cartabiano, Calty Studio Chief Designer for the FT-X4.
I'm Ben Cheng, Calty's Project Design Manager.
And now, Ben and I are going to give you an up-close and inside look at the interior and exterior of our all-new adventure concept. Now, we designed FT-X with adventure seekers in mind. When your adventure is maybe spur of the moment, your vehicle needs to be ready for that moment, and FT-X is that vehicle. A really cool thing about this car is we actually started with the rear. Internally, we said the rear is the new front. We termed this car rugged charm. And so with rugged charm, there's actually 4 key elements to that. Simplicity, capability, mechanical satisfaction, and then finally, Toyota identity, Toyota heritage. So the grille and headlamps are integrated in a wide horizontal band, a little bit of FJ heritage, a little bit of our DNA, and it looks really strong, it looks really fun to drive, it looks really capable. Part of FT-X's key rugged design feature is the strong F-beam on the body. And you can really see it here and in the front. And what that really does is it really shows strength in the design. The theme is very simple, very easy to see from a distance, and it's just a really striking, iconic feature of FT-X.
Well, I'm very excited to be here to share some of the stories for FT-X interior. The design inspiration for this interior was actually a toolbox. We needed to create some kind of a new way to show the storage, and with the design group, we wanted to actually create a very distinctive storage system. When we were working on the detail part of this interior, we thought everything nowadays, electronics-wise, everything is swipe and soft touch. But we really wanted to make sure that our interior has something more than that. So we wanted to make sure that our interior design is as exciting as it should. So when the liftgate is up, this actually becomes a canopy. It protects you from the snow, sun, and rain. So during the outdoor activities, having the hot box and then the cold box were actually very useful items.
We hope you enjoyed learning about the FT-X as much as we enjoyed creating it with all your adventures in mind. Make sure you follow Toyota's social channels to get the latest news and information from the New York International Auto Show.